Hi, my name is Amy, and this is a channeling of Lisa Marie Presley, Elvis, Michael Jackson, and Source Creator. And just to let you know a little about myself before I read the channeled messages, I am an energy healer, Reiki master, animal Reiki practitioner, emotion code practitioner, channeler, oracle card and tarot card reader, and hypnosis healing practitioner, to name a few. As I mentioned, I am an energy healer, and I have spent many years clearing my energies so I can be a clear vessel for messages of truth, wisdom, and healing. Many channelers who channel and do tarot card readings about celebrities who look for the dark side of a person's passing are showing that they themselves need healing in their soul. Channeling should be a source of high vibrational energies and messages. After hearing about the passing of Lisa Marie Presley on January 12th, 2023, I felt a connection to her. I felt guided to do this channeling with her. I feel that she is a warrior and a sensitive soul, and I can relate to her. I feel a connection to her strong soul and spiritual nature, and I wanted to connect with her and receive messages for understanding and healing. I have been guided to do this. Before I begin sharing what I received from Lisa Marie, I want to let you know that when I channel, I get a much higher overview of a soul's purpose, their life, and why things happen to them. I do not wish to get into the nitty gritty of how she passed because I see a much higher perspective of the lessons learned and her purpose in leaving at this time. I want Lisa Marie to know that I honor her. I respect her for the journey she took in this lifetime as the daughter of Elvis Presley, for the challenges and hardships she took on to learn and grow. And I honor her as she expands her energies in the next dimension and continues the expansion of learning and growing in her soul's journey. When I first connected to her 2 days ago, which was the day after her passing, and let her know that I wished to receive messages from her about her life, Lisa Marie says to me, "Yes, you may channel me. This should be fun." She says, "You are looking at me now, and yes, I do have my father's eyes. That was his reminder to me to always remember him." She said there are so many things she has to say and that she wishes so much to share. She did, however, let me know that she wants to have more time with herself first to understand these things that she journeyed and learned in this lifetime and that she has just experienced as the daughter of Elvis Presley. So these channeled messages will be about Lisa Marie from Elvis, Michael Jackson, and Source Creator. And I will connect with her again to see if she has any messages about her life or anything else for me. Then Elvis comes forward and says to her, "You had such heartache, and I watched over you." He also says he was having fun in the spiritual realm, still singing, still hanging out with friends, and loving the camaraderie with the ones in the spiritual realm. Elvis also says, "My grandson, who is Lisa Marie's son, yes, he returned to be with me, and I am so proud of him, for his journey was dark and heavy. He looked to me, but he could not find me. He could not find the one. He could not find the light outside of him. He looked up, but he could not find the light of God, of Source. He looked, and he could not find the light within him. There was darkness there. However, I was always watching and observing him, for his journey is his own, and I watched with sovereignty and love as he tried to escape the darkness, just as I did." Elvis says, "However, the darkness crushed me at times as well. I wanted and wished for him to take a hold of the light. However, he could not find it. I had times like this in my lifetime, for that is why I turned to prescription drugs and alcohol. I could not find a light within me at times as well." Elvis was the love of Lisa Marie's life. She was limited in knowing who he really was. He was her daddy. She knew him briefly. and she missed him so much. She missed his soul, his presence, his love, his kindness, and his own journey as well. He says, Priscilla did such a good job trying to guide our daughter. She tried and tried at times. However, there was something missing in her heart, the love of her life, her partner. He also says, there are so many who raise a child without their partner. I wish for them to know that they are truly loved, for the journey of oneness is within their hearts. They chose this experience to see how they could do within their own hearts. So there should be no judgment within themselves. Elvis says, my daughter and Priscilla, they looked to me. I was on the other side, not far from them, watching them. However, it was as if there was a wall between us where they really could not sense my presence. It felt dark. It felt like darkness and void for them when they tried to connect to me. She had to look to him in spirit. She and it felt him a little. However, the heaviness and dread in her heart, the loneliness, the sadness, the cloudiness that she carried, the cloudy energies prevented her from connecting with him on a soul level more deeply. However, this is all okay because all is well. She sees the side of the learning process more clearly now as she is in spirit. She gets to review her lessons learned, for there are so many. Then Michael Jackson comes in and says he wishes to say that he loves you far beyond the realms of existence. He says through your marriage, you were trying to connect your energies that you knew from another lifetime. You did reconnect those energies, and it was not necessary to continue on in the marriage you had because that was not meant to be. He says we had to connect in that way to connect our hearts and our energies and to be more of one in soul and purpose. He says, I so loved my experience with you and reconnecting with you and our energies. Our energies became one for a short time as we connected our hearts. And as I tune in to Lisa Marie and Michael Jackson, I see past lives together and I see a specific life they had. I see her and Michael as a younger boy and girl, maybe 7 or 8 years old. I would love to know more about her connection then and see how it translated into this lifetime. I would love to know more about what they came to learn together, but that is all I saw at this time. Her son then steps in and is saying, Mommy, I love you. And he runs and puts his arm around her and hugs her so tightly. I see him doing this as more of a young adult teenager, which means to me that their disconnection came when he was a teenager. And now he wants to reclaim that connection with her, for her soul was lost as well. And they are regaining that connection within themselves, within their hearts, and their journeys together. It is so beautiful and so loving to see. And I hope so much for their hearts to expand. And I will send them love and positivity for their journey and expansion now. She gets to have the chance to spend time with her dear son as they are reunited, to go back and spend time with him again in his teenage and early adulthood years, to review the happenings that caused him to leak into such despair. They reviewed the loneliness together and then what they could have done better. She wishes for him to know that she has loved him eternally. The chance to grow and learn will extend far beyond this journey in the life of the mother and son that she just left. There was a loss of her son in that lifetime, and they will be reunited and their love will be rekindled. The journey to continue their love, their friendship, and their courtship, their expansion, and their journey of oneness in soul and purpose. She will guide him and also learn from him. He has so much wisdom to share with her as well. He has loved so many before. His journey here with her is to guide her into understanding about what one learns from losing a son, losing a child to sadness, darkness, and despair. They will clear their karma, they will balance their energies, and the lessons learned will carry on with them through eternity. They shall know each other forevermore. Their journeys will continue in separate ways, as this was just a brief moment in time to come together, to expand in love, and to deal with the heartache in the best way that they could. She loves him forevermore and wishes his heart to be full of love and balance and joy, just as her heart wishes this for herself. They have loved each other before, and they will continue to love one another as their journeys expand in different directions. They will know so much more as they branch out and take on new challenges and new lifetimes and experiences. They will expand and learn and grow because this is the way of the soul, to dip down into the depths of a lifetime of learning, which includes despair, heartache, tragedy, and trouble. And whether or not they learned all of the lessons from that in this lifetime, they will go on and they are so much more. They will balance their heart energies and be one with each other. However, at this time, they must rest. They must be with each other to take this time to elevate their minds and their hearts, to be with one another. They have loved each other for so long, and they will continue on this. Lisa Marie is beauty. She is a beautiful soul. She is a flower that is still blossoming in spirit. Her soul will continue to blossom in the spirit realm. It will continue to unfold and see new things and new ideas. And as she rests at this time period, she will get glimpses of ideas of lifetimes she can have in the future where she can learn certain things that will help her grow and expand. New things for her to focus on, maybe ones that she missed in this lifetime. However, there is no judgment at all. Absolutely everything that happens is here for learning and growth. Even the depths of sorrow are here to teach us and guide us in this lifetime on earth. We may not understand that Source, Creator, the God of love, who always loves us, who continually watches over us, will guide us and love us forevermore. He will allow us to have these many experiences as a soul for soul growth, for the fun and learning. In these lifetimes we choose to enter into, we enter in with the intention that we will do our best, that we will rise and shine in the moments that we are able to. Let me say that again. We will rise and shine in the moments that we are able to. This does not mean that if you have sorrow, that you have then failed in your lifetime. There are small more moments where you can shine and you can celebrate. We all choose a variety of things that we want to come and experience in our life. It may be despair and hopelessness. It may be loss and tragedy. However, the soul always grows, continues to grow through these experiences. So you see, there is no need for judgment upon ourselves or others. Then Source Creator says, there is a plague of judgment on the planet at this time, and there has been for many eons. We wish for you to know that there is no need to have judgment on yourself and your soul. There is no need for judgment upon another. Please hold back your judgment. Please refrain from doing this, because each soul has come here with many purposes for learning, and the load is heavy at times for many of you, dear ones. We do not wish for you to judge, however, because that judgment will come upon you. Not that you will be judged by God for doing this, but you will in turn judge yourself. You see, when you judge another person, you take that weight upon yourself as well, where you do not experience what they have experienced. However, you take the weight and the heaviness of that idea, that thought, that judgment that you gave to another person and hold it within yourself. So please refrain, my dear ones, from doing this, as you will only bear the weight upon your own souls. What the earth needs at this time, what this beautiful planet needs, is for each of you, dear ones, to release the weights of the world, the things that you see around you. Release those things and tune into your heart. Find that spark of light within, because it is within all of you, even if you only feel it in the smallest of amounts. Be one with me. I shall always protect you. Your soul is perfect. However, you remain free, and you have chosen to live this life that you are in, to take upon you the journeys and lessons that you have chosen. There is no fear and judgment needed, for you and I will journey together and be one forever. At this time on earth, in this lifetime for you, I wish for you to see the truths within yourself, the sovereign being that you are, the truth and light that you are. Look to me, for I am you. I have experienced you, and I will forever experience you more. You are one with me, and I am one with you always, because we cannot be separated. Our souls intertwined together. So, this life of Lisa Marie Presley and the experience she had of losing her father, Elvis, they are one with me, and they always will be, for he is I, and I am him. We are one and always will be. Your dog, your cat, your fish, your horse, your river, your sky, your butterflies and birds, your child, your friend, your neighbor, your destiny. We are all one. See the truth within. And then I say to Lisa Marie, I wish to connect with you again as we journey together in this conversation. We will connect to review what you have learned if you don't mind sharing. I would love for you to help me understand your life and your purpose and your wishes that you wanted to have come true. Did they happen? Did you love what you wanted to love? Did you see who you wanted to see? Did you look within and find the truth within in bits and pieces? Did you wish for so much more, or did you get what you came for? And I also say to her, I wish so much for you to have had the experience you came to have. I wish for you to be one with your soul and the knowingness of truth and light and love within. For we are all one. We have all had this chance to step into this life to learn many things, to learn the truth, the justices and the injustices, to relapse and regain sovereignty, to wish for more love externally and wish for less heartache internally. So that is what I channeled. And also as a hypnosis practitioner, I was also guided to do a beautiful energy healing and clearing session for Lisa Marie, just as I would do for a person who is still on earth. It was a very beautiful and powerful clearing session. And yes, energy clearing sessions can be done for those in the spirit realm. It helps to clear their energies of blocks and emotions that they had in this lifetime to help them progress more quickly in the spirit realm. And it helps them better connect to their loved ones on earth. I have done this for many spirits who have passed, and it has been beautiful. So if you would like to do something, you can send your beautiful heart energies to Lisa Marie in spirit, to her family in spirit, and her family and friends on earth. You can send them your light and your love. Do not send them your sorrow. If you feel sorrow, heal that within yourself. That is a sign that you can love yourself more and heal yourself more. Thank you for watching. Blessings to all, and take care.